Hello YouTubers, I want to explain to you why I'm interested in Byzantine history. Byzantine history to me is a great way to learn about how a society goes from a pagan society to a Christian society. So we have in the 3rd century this great crisis that engulfs the Roman Empire and all these emperors going through the secession. One of the things that I really enjoy about reading about this, the Byzantine Empire, is how did it come about in this turbulent time. So, with the founding of the city of Constantinople, I find it so interesting that Roman culture began to move away from Rome as being the important one, and it went to Constantinople, which became the capital of the Eastern Empire. So in this sense, I'm really interested in this political transition, how power moves, the culture moves over there. So in a sense, I'm very intrigued by the ideology that surrounds the Byzantine Empire because it's not your typical theocracy. It is an empire that maintains the elective monarchy that was put in place by Augustus. This is very, very intriguing to me. So this idea that there's still this idea that the emperor he's serving his subjects or citizens. There's still this idea that the emperor is among equals. He's not wholly above them. The law applies to them as well as the average citizen. This is really, really interesting. Also, the transition from pagan society to a Christian society is one of the most interesting aspects because you see that the Christians were once this small minority, and how they become a majority of the population, how they managed to entirely change the ethics and the morality of the Roman Empire. I really That is a very interesting story of how cultures change and get transformed, how they adapt to trying circumstances. That is an incredibly interesting thing. I'm also interested in how Byzantine Empire was a more cohesive system than that of the Roman Empire. People have said it was more homogeneous, more culturally integrated with each other. So you have this sense of the empire is learning to do more with less. So it's not the largest empire, but it definitely was able to survive for a long time, and I find that to be very, very interesting. So those are just some of my reasons for why I like studying Byzantine history and sharing it with you.